Sup guys, ZachTech12 here, and you may be wondering why I'm in a 1.8.8 village, is why am I in Minecraft, and why does my skin look so weird just based on my arm? Well, today, in honor of 500 subscribers, I have both a message for my subscribers, and today we're going to be exploring an old world of mine. It was a creative world. I got this off of one of my old computers, and I think I created this world when I was like 9. Or 10. Actually, no, I think it was 10. 1.8. Actually, no, it was 1.8.8. Actually, yeah, because 1.9 snapshots were still coming out at that time, back in like 2013. Actually, wait, no, it wasn't. No, it wasn't. No, I think I made this much later. Because, like, no, that was wrong. I think I made this a lot later. I think this was in, late 2014, early 2015. When I made this world. Because it was during the 1.8 days. And as you can see, an old village. And today I'm going to show you, this was the prototype of my skin. This is what little 9-year-old me thought was acceptable. I'm going to go back into first-person view before I vomit. Yes, I literally made that skin when I was like... I made it when I was like 9. And we're going to explore this world. So I made like a coffee shop over here. And you may be wondering who Mr. Emerald is. You're going to find out soon, but we have a coffee shop. Ignore the slime balls. Yes, we did brew potions. And there was a... Yeah, I think there was a chest, because there was something I was meant to be doing. And oh my god, I remember the old dirt floor houses. Oh, the nostalgia. The Museum of Minecraft History. I just spammed paintings and placed a shitload of blocks. Then again, I wasn't any old... Oh, yeah, I forgot, I have my texture pack on. So yeah, some of these paintings may look different. And these stakes were to park horses and stuff with leads. Over here, I'm going to explain this. There is a police and fire station over there. I was very young, so I thought that would be a necessity considering how fragile this village is and how many mobs there are. But, as you can see, these guys are still here. These guys were originally meant to be nitwits. Well, actually, they weren't nitwits because I made this back before 1.11. Hold on, music and sounds. Oh, wait, my master volume is off. Because, yeah, I made this long before 1.14. And back here we got this. Don't judge. I was very young. We got some delicious refreshments. Ice, yeah, that's what we got. We got lava as a refreshment. It's absolutely delicious. It's quite healthy if you didn't know. Water buckets. I basically got every remotely red block in the game and just stacked it on top of each other. Originally over here, there was something that was on fire. Oh, it's the original flying machine I have! Yo! It's still over here. Yes, because I made a flying machine. Because I'll explain what this was for in a minute, but yes, I originally did make a flying machine. And it still works. By the way, this is in the latest snapshot. And yes, I can still ride in it. If I could actually get inside it. Whoa, hold on, hold it. Yes, you can still ride it, and we're gonna be heading straight for that mountain. And I think that's gonna stop it. Because what I originally wanted this flying machine to have is dispensers shooting down, like, arrows, but I didn't know that that was not a feature on Java back then. So it doesn't have that. So this is just a basic thing. Yes, I really liked the emerald block back then, if you didn't know. I still like the look of the emerald block. It looks really good, even with this texture pack. It's gonna run straight into the mountain. That was nice. Let's turn down my volume and shit. Let's head back over to the village. I didn't even notice that that flying machine was still in the air after all these years. Oh, that gave me some nostalgia. Because over here, there was originally meant to be that building that was on fire. It was a hotel or something, from what I remember. I didn't want to do it with the main village because I'd kind of grown attached to that village. All of these rails are for minecarts that were originally in that fire station over there. And all of these lead back here. One of these leads to the main village, because I thought it would be necessary. Unfortunately, all the villagers are gone. And, this police station. You may know that my opinions have changed in recent years. I think you know what I'm going to do. You deserve this for holding up systemic racism in America. This is what you deserve. I know I'm committing a terrorist bombing, but I don't care. And yes, there's still villagers in there. But they're villagers, I don't care, they all need to die. Time to blow it up. Let's head inside. Oh yeah, it looks like I did not light this up very well. I actually want to see if I can use one of these creepers to light it up. I know this is a bit of a tangent from the original purpose of this video, but trust me, this thing deserves to die. From my own ignorance of systemic racism in America from when I was, like, really young, I think it makes sense that I was ignorant because... Time to ignite the creeper! Yes! Blowing up things with TNT never gets old in Minecraft. It never gets old. Alright, now let's actually take back these things, back to where I was headed before. Let's get a minecart. Let's plop down. I was originally trying to build a fence to keep mobs from getting on the thing, but this isn't necessary anymore as I think several updates ago, Mojang fixed it so that mob AI doesn't either allow them to spawn on rails or walk on rails. You'll figure out what the ghostly wither is in a sec, but yeah, that's a bridge I made with stuff. Here we are. So up here, we actually had what was originally meant to be like a haunted house or something, as well as a ninja training academy. You'll figure out what all this is about in a minute, and the reason why it's so destroyed is because I fought the wither here. That wither that's right there has no AI. I summoned it with no AI. And back here, we have a hospital. I'm just gonna pretend that this is a that Minecraft has socialist healthcare. And here we have the main attraction, everything. See, what originally was here, this is an invisible armor stand and stuff. And right here, this command block is summoning in these particle effects. Because originally here there was a Christmas tree during the Christmas season. And this is a grave I made for one of my for an old dog that I had back then named Max. He died in real life. I'm gonna have to defile his grave. I don't remember why I put all this stuff in here, because this was so long ago. I know this was originally meant to represent him, but I don't remember why. And yes, I was still using a diamond sword back then, because, you know, netherite did not exist. And this was to, this made different types of heads. This made, creative mode. Because I wanted to decorate my Christmas tree with heads. I was a masochist back then, I guess. Or a serial killer or something. And yeah, glow squids, as you can tell, this is the latest snapshot. And yeah, I think they need to reduce the restrictions for glow squids needing to spawn underneath blocks. And here's my horse, Speedy. It's a very generic name for a very generic kid as I was. And again, this was for Christmas. There's nothing in it at the moment because I already took the stuff out, or I didn't put it in yet. So let's head in here. This is Mr. Emerald's residence. I have a dog named Mr. Diamond. That lectern I added before I started, because I wanted to show what Mr. Emerald actually was. We got a bunch of garbage in here. Here's all the heads I used for decoration. You might need these things. Diamond sword, golden sword, gold ingot, cake. I got a ton of stuff. As you can see, more heads, more heads. Yeah, you'll figure out what all... And I have vomit. Yeah, because there's a... And here in the nether, I made this room. It's filled with pinwheels. And it's walled off because the pinwheels are ethereal and you must not touch them. As you can tell, I was not very good at building evenly. This is Mr. Emerald. I built up his trades before here. And back in the day, I was a big fan of a lot of Minecraft YouTubers, including DanTDM and popular MMOs and all that stuff. And this will tie into why I created this channel, but I had a bunch of sheep named after the sheep that popular MMOs and that Pat and Jen had back in their modded survivals. And I had a Jeb sheep. There was a pink... There's the pink sheep. There he is. We're named Kami and Popo, and I made a bunch of variants. And he's going to sleep because it's in the middle of the night. I never had to worry about this stuff back then because villagers didn't sleep in beds back then. But this fence back here was to keep baby zombies out. But down here, this is where all the good stuff is. Like I said, I was a huge fan of DanTDM. So I basically, because he did like these like custom mod adventure things back in the day. I don't know if he still does them because I don't watch him anymore. Actually, I don't think he does. I don't think he even plays Minecraft anymore. So I used to copy all the stuff that he did because I was a huge fan of him and I didn't understand the concept of plagiarism. So I made a variant of... See, this is actually the last thing I ever made. Because this was meant to have armor for me. I made a version of myself that looked better because I hated the skin, but I didn't... I think I hated the skin back then, but I didn't know how to change it. Oh, I think I remember. For some reason, my skin was not working in 1.8. Because I made this skin back in 1.5. And I didn't know how to convert it, I guess. Because it was causing some really bad glitches. So I just went with the Alex skin. And I couldn't actually just get my own head, unfortunately, because, you know, I wasn't that. So I just used the next best thing. So I made myself look like another generic person. So I was meant to... So that village over there, that was meant to be attacked by a shitload of slimes. So we have slime minions and slime leader, which was meant to be a giant slime. And back in the day, if you didn't know, I used to use a lot of poison arrows. Mostly because I just liked the extra damage and thought that it would be good to combine with flame. But I didn't care that they didn't work with infinity. And I think you, the ninja school. So we have a head ninja. So I'm actually gonna fix this. So I'm gonna go get I'm gonna go get I'm gonna go get a grindstone. This better represents what he was. He's got his trades and shit. I love how he's actually still the correct type because I put the brewing stand there. So of course I didn't know how to spell katana back then. I also didn't know the difference between monster egg infested. I didn't know the difference between infested blocks and regular blocks. So as you can tell, the texture pack I have differentiates between the two. These are infested, as you can tell. And over here, Emerald Island. So I originally went to fight some guardians over there, and here's the ghost wither, because I got the ghost strike bow, the ghostly star, ectoplasm edge stuff. It was all very fun. I stopped criminals. I arrested a clone of myself. Here's all the different armor I used. The ghost-proof helmet. Oh my god, this is so nostalgic. I stole some diamond gear. Let me put an armor stand here. Actually, no. I think I broke the armor stand because there was an invisible armor stand here. So let me place this back. Let me place this back. Let me get all this stuff because I wanna show this in its full glory. Because there is an invisible armor stand here. I'm just gonna. Okay, never mind. Because I can't break this, unfortunately, because I tried to. So I'm just gonna summon an armor stand. Oh yeah, I have to spell it the incorrect way. So let me just show arms. There we go. Unfortunately, it had to look this way. I want to show it in its full glory. Because back then, let me put this stuff back on it. Alright. As you could see, I did not know how to spell back then. So I made this. It was quite a different experience. So we got Mr. Emerald goes to prison because he committed a felony. I got an assassin knife. We have the doctor. Yes, I named him Bob, probably because that's what Dan named him in his episode, but whatever. This was actually a very fun nostalgia trip. So I made this teleporter to go back up. Oh, holy shit. As you can see, I did not know how to light things up properly. And Mr. Emerald's just vibing in here. So if we go into... So I'm going to spend the rest of this video while I'm talking about different things, exploring the Nether. Unfortunately, most of this is the old Nether. And it goes on pretty far from what I know. Okay, I think this is where the new Nether pops in. No, I think this is still the Nether Wastes. Yeah, this is still the Nether Wastes. And here's the Basalt Deltas. Yep. I didn't go very far in the Nether. But why I started this channel ties back into those YouTubers I liked. It wasn't even this channel. It was another channel originally. I just wanted to have a YouTube channel just so that I could bring Minecraft YouTubers back to their roots. That's what I wanted. I thought that they lost their way. It wasn't what they were originally. It was just not what I liked anymore. It was just... They'd lost their way, and it made me kind of sad. I wanted to try to bring them back to their roots. Although... It's gotten worse, because, I mean, we got bitches like Tommy in it and Dream and shit. it was an amazing time, and now that time has ended, and I wanted to bring that time back. It was too tall of an order for me, so I decided, I guess, to just make content the way I wished. But it was fun nonetheless, and yo, we got a Bastion Remnant. Hello, Hog. Oh, this is the Hoglin stable, I think. Yo, what's in the chest? Fuck it. It was a nice tay, but I think that's gonna be it for. Hold on, let me press F5. I think that's gonna be it for this video. Again, thank you so much for 500 subscribers. This was a nice little trip of nostalgia for me. I don't know if I'll keep this world. I may. I have made a backup of it in the original version. I may come back to this world for fun eventually. But whatever. I guess I'll see you guys next time. Peace.